Welcome to the ultimate positivity and live music experience. It's the Mark Inspires Show!
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living.
Ease my mind, help my living. When you're doing it, you're doing it. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. This is officially the 1730th day in a row of live improvisation. Living in the moment, creating something. My brother Bobby in the house. How are you, pal? I think I'm trying to clean up the background here. The camera's been acting weird lately. Almost like there's spirits behind me that it's focusing on. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, why is that happening? Why is there a fly by me right now? Gosh almighty, Joanne. I'm going to be ready because this freaking fly, he's all over. Ah, you heard it? You guys, Miyagi. You know, when you've got the skills of Federer, you know, forehand, fly. Did another one. Bang, biggity boo. You know, sometimes you get lucky. You get a double decker. Oh, you know, going into the fall, we just all get a little weird stuff. Just clearing it out. How's everybody doing? I see Bobby Chizzy in the house and Trish Killiam, Barella. That wasn't another fly. That was a piece of lint. But I'll have, you know, my periphery looking around. You know, that's why we have peripheral vision, just so we could see enemies coming. Bang, big, you poke them in the eyes, they go. Anyway, guys, we're going to play some music tonight. I'm going to get away from this negative world for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's what we do every day. So don't go anywhere. Spread the word. Smash the like if you can now. If you haven't done it yet, share. And then if you can afterwards, leave a comment. Whenever you have to leave the show tonight, just leave a comment. Hey, Mark, thanks. I had to get going. Whatever. Liked that song you were playing. Didn't like that song you were playing. I like your hat. Whatever. You know, you can just say it in the chat. And then also in the comments. The more you interact with the show, the more we potentially may get more people to interact with us. And that's what we're looking for, is to bring more into this community of love and positivity that we continue to build on a daily basis. A lot of relationships building in the chat. And that's the point of this show, is building out something that's more than self. And, you know, we get caught up in the monotony of life. It's actually wonderful to make contact with people across the internet that care about you through a show that cares about you. So, Bobby's on YouTube now, my brother. Guys, we have a woohoo from Matt Zabrowski coming up. That's like the dance when you're just getting down a little. Yeah. Something to live for. Zabrosk. When you got a woohoo guy, you know. Everybody else is like, hey, welcome to the show. What's going on? I'm like, I got a woohoo guy. Matt Zabrowski. I do have to get him, you know, a 6-pack of Yoo-hoo on a daily in order to drink before his woohoo. But still, it works. So I think we're going to start again with my new guitar. But what's weird is yesterday I heard this like thing in the background when I went on replay. So if you hear that again, like if you hear me play, and hold on a second, I heard it earlier too. You hear that? It's like this. I don't know. We're going to try to hopefully not have it happen. Let's do a quick tunage. Anybody have any words for me? Old soul in the house, Andrea O'Neill. Oh, goodness, guys. We're about to get into it. Anybody have a couple words? Give me 3 words. 3 words or a topic. I need 3 words or a topic, fam and friends. The art of improvisation. Let's discuss that for a moment. improvisation is really just meandering within a thought. And sometimes you get to a point where you really can do what you hear, you can recreate with your hands. It's the best way to experience and to explain what true creativity and improvisation is when you form something that makes sense and it's cohesive in the long term, like a song comes out of something like this, just a little piece of music. The mind starts to hear things like, bottom line is you just take one thought and roll with it. So, Harry Mackus, yeah, I'm down with that, Chizzy. Just give me 3 words, my friend. I've been down, long road coming. That works. But if, yeah, Bobby, I really like what Harry Mack does, and I'm like, I kind of do the same thing with songs. You can't do what he does. Like, that's crazy. I mean, there's moments where it's like what I'm doing is kind of crazy too, but it's different. So I definitely want to try to, see if we can roll on something. Oh, Old Soul, you rock. Out of darkness. Long road coming. Out of darkness. Got them coming. Oh, Bobby, you rock, bud. I appreciate you, pal. We're going to go over to the BeatSeat scene. We are out here with the BeatSeat, the only drum in the world for guitar players. I invented it. I patented it so I can build them for the world. So if you're interested in what I do here, make sure you order yours at beatseat.rocks. That's the BeatSeat. You can kick it with your feet while you play your guitar. And it's pretty crazy because the bass is just like, what? You have a snare with your feet. But if you're a drummer, you're a percussionist, so for the only drum in the world, you could sit upright and play with your hands and your feet at the same time. I'm not really playing with all 4 because I got my hand on the guitar. But it's the only drum in the world you can play with your entire body and get completely crazy into it. Unlimited tones. I call it omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. I'm going to show you in a moment. We have a couple of words here to start with. Tedious unofficial landmark. We got fixed life lovin'. Long road coming. Out of darkness, love, hope, faith. These are all good words. Let's see what we can come up with. Oblivious box intuition. Now we're getting out there, Bobby. Let's see what we can come up with. First and foremost, I should just kind of do that. Let's just go with a couple things. We'll make a bunch of songs, not just one. I'm just thinking, as we do. Sitting on the top of a mountain, looking over everything. You can't be any more clear than me. I gotta figure out the chords first. We have to have a second chord before we just start singing. Hold on, so. We all got love, hope, and faith. Ain't so oblivious to the box intuitions of. Out of the darkness, you'll find me bringing light. Been a long road coming, fixed life loving, yeah. And we ain't been slumming, no. Lifting each other up to the Lord, yeah. We only got so much time, yeah. I think I start with that. I just gotta go with it and just come up with some stuff here. Take your time. Don't feel like you're in a rush. Sip your wine. Take a deep breath, yeah. No one gonna stop you from enjoying your life, no. Look in the mirror. Who you see today don't mean tomorrow you can be the best version of you. That's what we all hope to do. We all got love, hope, and a little confusion, 'cause the world around us seems to be destructing right in front of us. There's something there with the pickup. I don't like it. talk. What? Let's get it. trip. Take a little stroll along the path of your choosing. They call it free will, I call it have a mind, have a heart, follow them. Yeah, and you can make your mistakes. There's no turning back. No, you gotta trudge forth to tomorrow. And I won't ever look down on you for your decisions in the moment, 'cause I know life is difficult, yeah. And they try to take us down one by one. As we watch the fading sun, oh, every day is a struggle for you and me. We're on the outside, we can't ever get in. No, we're always going uphill, trying to fight against the man, yeah. But you could never win. You could try as hard as you want, but you could never win. The game is fixed, yeah. No matter how hard you try, you can't break away from the grasp, no. But you're here to break away for a moment, yeah, before you have to let it go back into the insanity till tomorrow when we do it all again. Never win. You can never win. Wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You got nothing but anger filling your head before you start the day. You need to take a deep breath and let it go. Yeah, stand up and put one foot in front of the other. How I'm gonna get through it together. Right now we can look at our clocks and we'll see that we're here together, you and me, yeah. We made it through all of that, and I swear it, my friend, we're gonna make it through tomorrow's crap. Yeah, they can't bring us down, no, we can lift our spirits up here every night, get away from it all, at least for a moment or two. I don't know about you, but I know I'll be here every night. Gonna try to gather as much as we can for the fight. Yeah, we're fighting back, we're fighting against the man. Oh, we can never win. We can never win. We try as hard as we like, yeah, we can fight both. They always use dirty tricks, yeah, they're gonna put us under the next 7. Say you can't get along, you got no more life left. You're just someone they talk about. Oh, so you got to keep your nose clean, as they say, 'cause we can never win. doesn't mean you gotta be happy about it, no. You can just keep your mouth shut when you got to. You can say how you feel to your friends. Oh, sounds like we're in communist lands, but that's what we've got. Yeah, you can't change a thing, no, unless we all decide to step up together, say no. But it don't seem like that's going down. Don't you know, I see you look around on a little handful of voices trying to make a difference, or that's all it seems, 'cause they're suppressing everybody just like they suppress me. Yeah, they don't want anyone to find the magic. Oh, they don't want anyone to find the love, yeah. We've been doling it out for 4+ years every day. Yeah, just join me in the chat. We're gonna get down. Pamela Swan, Scoop, yeah, Virginia. I see Benny Riley too. You know I got Kill It and Grill It. Yeah, Modoc Rough Stock. Yeah, Andrea O'Neill. Yeah, you know how I feel. Got Pamela Swan. She's kicking it on the pond. You know, I don't even know what I'm talking about over here. But Barella's in the house, right? Oh, Barella, that's a cool fella, you know. We're gonna get down all night, yeah, you and me, my friends. I think I got everybody, I think. Oh, old soul, you know, you can't ever fold your cards when you got something to take all the gold home, yeah. So you just go all in, you say, I won't feel bad, I won't lose a wink of sleep. If I lose, I'm gonna win. I feel that confident, and if I don't, that's okay. I put it all on the line anyway. Day to day, yeah, I'm putting it into everything that I am. Yeah, I'm being what God wants me to be. Beacon light, try to bring us together, yeah. So I don't quit, no, I'll keep the show going every night. Just come up and join us, yeah, we'll be kicking it in the chat. Benny Rely, you know what I'm saying. Virginia's here too, oh, you know we're going to get down and we're going to play all night, yeah, here we go. We can never win, we can keep trying to keep stopping anyone that can make a difference. That's not just now, it's forever. You can look back through the timeline and see it. All the people that are gone lost their lives 'cause they tried to do something to make the world a better place. Oh, who could ever stop such a human being trying to do what they can to be the greatest version of themselves? And you squashed them out, yeah, you burned all their research, and we're just stories on a TikTok on 30, 40 years down the line. Lord knows it's a sin the way the world's being run. This guitar's way I do now. Built this guitar last week, right? Kind of cool. Yeah, what do you think? That's my signature on there. There you go. Let's put this one down. I think we're better off with the Fender. Jaguar. If you're out there, say hello. You may actually wind up in the song, right? We do that here. We just did it. Oh, Virginia wants to know where Joanne is. Oh, Joanne is wheezing at the bottom of the hill, yeah. I'm gonna call her if I need her, but I don't know. I'm gonna do the show without her wheeze, you know, yeah. I can't stand it when I'm trying to get into the moment, and all I can hear is I'm like, Joanne, what the freaking heck? You know? What's that? I love these freaking tones I have on my beat. I got a guitar synthesizer here, so we can roll some crazy stuff in here. Let's see what we have. I was gonna just throw in a just basic grand piano. You know what I mean? That's all you need. Just a little background, right? Hold on. What are we talking about? That's where we go. Let's add a little something else. Could be upbeat too for a minute, but let's do this. double guitar action. I see a fly. Oh, you heard him. We got you, buddy. It's got to be. When there's one, there's usually a second. Just double decker them. Let's see if we can get them. Nothing. Down here, over here, under the legs, by the face, over the head, by the hat. Okay, guy. I know there's one more of you around here. I'm keeping you close. Federer. I come across the forehand, you know. Sometimes a backhand. Hold on, I think I saw one. You want to play fresh? Guys, I'll go Boris Becker. You want me to go Becker? You know, Andy Roddick. Oh! That was Agassi style, though, you know. I feel bad. I wanted to do Becker. And I went straight Agassi, you know. Fishman in the house. Thank you, my friend. I've been working on it. I've been doing, you know, the forehand. Look at that. And then the backhand coming around. And look, guys, I'm coming through. I'm going to bring the body through, right? And then we want to push forward. You want to push out with the hand. You want to go like that. And even with the forehand, you want to go up. You want to push in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know anything about tennis. I kind of see future Mark when he's a crazy old man. He's got to fly somewhere over here. Oh, I got to tell you guys a story. So I met the coolest guy today. He's 94 years old. And I'll just tell you the story real quick. So I happen to be walking into a store and I see him coming in and we're walking at the same time. So I threw out a little garbage in the garbage on the way into the door and I opened the door for him. And I said, let me get that for you. And I was with him, but I rushed. And I think he was thinking to himself, this bastard's trying to get in front of an old 94-year-old man. And I didn't think that way. I just saw an older guy, and I was like, let me hold the door for this man. So I opened the door, and he goes, and I had my earphones on, so I'm like kind of just in the middle of whatever. And I see him say something, and I look, and I said, I'm sorry. And he goes, and as I'm walking in, I hold the next door, because there's two doors. The first one I opened up for, and I said, let me get that for you. And the second one comes, and as he's coming in, he's looking at the door, and he's about to go get it. I said, no, sir, let me get that for you, too. And I go and grab it, and he turns, and he starts speaking to me, and I took my earphones out. He goes, you know you're holding the door for, you're helping out a 94-year-old man? And I said, what? I said, well, I just saw an older gentleman in front of me, and I just, you know, I always was taught to hold the door, help people, anybody, if it could be of assistance at all to anybody, you know, an elderly, anybody who's older, you know, and to respect your elders. And he said, well, that's, you know, that's really, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. He goes, you know, I come here every day and, you know, and this, that. He just started talking to me, and then he starts telling me about how he's in the, you know, tree business, cuts down trees for a living for like 60 years, 70 years, guys. He's been around here doing it 70 plus years. And he's done very well for himself. And he just was a really cool, down-to-earth guy. And he basically was saying a lot of positive things to me about his life. And, you know, he started talking about how at 94, he was a baby during the Great Depression, right after the stock market crashed, you know. And my frames are being dropped all of a sudden. But he was a baby during the stock market crash of 1930, 29, whatever it was, 31, that whole era. He was a baby during that. And my camera, you gotta be kidding me. So we started talking about that. Then he lived through a war. Then he actually went and served in the Korean War. And so we talked about that. I was like, wow, thank you for your service, you know. I was like, let me get a little more of your story. And then after a few minutes of talking, I said, hey, like, you know, I think you'd be a really cool interview on my show. Would you ever be on my show and have a conversation with me and talk about your life? American Conversation. And he goes, yeah, I'd love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. 94-year-old man, tell a story, you know. And so he goes, I got a lot of stories for you, because some of them you probably can't tell on the air. I was like, look, I can cut stuff out if necessary, you know. But we can go and have a complete interview together, and I'll film it, and then I'll put out a story, you know, about it. I wanted to do this for a while, American Conversations, and I still would love to do more. So if you guys have any authors, anybody you think would be pretty cool to have a conversation with, let me know, and I'll bring them on the show, you know, have them in for a Zoom call. I always promise to try to write a song for whoever comes on my show with me, for their show, whatever it is. My show's dropping frames all of a sudden. Unbelievable. So anyway, I do want to just say that I don't even know. It's just pissing me off now. They're dropping my frames. These freaking bastards, So I had a great conversation with him. He agreed to come onto the show. I gave him my card. He said he'd call me. I hope he does soon, so we could talk more. But he's still working to this day, 94. He has a pretty cool couple of guys that work with him. He says it's a small crew, and they're going to clear like a whole area of a forest. How sick is that? And all he needs to do is basically show up with his equipment. And he cuts down all kinds. He goes, we just cut down this. Because I told him, he goes, what do you need wood for? And I said, I need wood because I'm building this drum, the first drum for guitar players, the only drum for guitar players. And he goes, that's amazing. Like that's pretty cool. What kind of wood? I get that type of wood all the time. He goes, we just cut this cherry tree that was like this big. It's like, oh, that would have been pretty cool to get, But he goes, what kind of stuff do you need? I was like, if I can get curly maple, if I can get some black walnut, if I can get some black cherry, that type of stuff, that's cool wood. I could build some really cool BeatSeats out of that. He goes, if I get to come across that, I'll cut 4-foot sections for you so you can mill out some pieces. And I'm like, man, I got to start doing videos of me just milling. Videos of me just milling out the boards and just have like a whole series on that. The Mark Pires Milling Wood series. Because here's the cool thing. It's like an origin story thing. It's one thing to just be the inventor and then you're ordering out your product to have it built somewhere like in China or Indonesia. But to be the guy who invents it and then decides to get the wood, the actual lumber. Freaking fly. You see him? Where's my freaking Mickey? Come on, Boris. I know you're out there. Gosh almighty. He's going to show up again. He's always taunting me. But he doesn't know I got my Boris Becker ready. You want me to go Novak? I'll go Novak because he didn't go with the Dr. Weasel Raji. He didn't trust it either. If I go with the Novak, you're dead. Like, seriously, because everybody else trusted the PSYOP. But Novak, And so when he comes through with his forehand, guaranteed split splatteroo, the flies in 74 pieces all over my studio. Novak. You got Novaked. Novak's, for Novak. It was Novak decided that. That was on him. He can't be a part of the U.S. Open. Didn't he come back this year and win it? I think he did. Joanne, can you do me a favor and look that up on the Google? Joanne, I may have to try to smack you and see if we can get you to blow up into 1 million pieces. That would be disgusting. Joanne already reeks. Disgusting. Joanne, is that correct? Joanne. Nobody can hear you over the wheeze. Joanne. I understand. Like, you think, well, maybe I can just do my thing over here and we can't hear it. We just hear you going, blah, 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 blah. That's what it sounds like over the wheeze. The wheeze is just prominent. It's right there, forefront. You need a sound guy for Joanne. You need a sound guy with 2 microphones. One on the wheeze. Oh, you got Novaked. Another one. There's going to be another. There's always a double-decker story. They come in pairs. I don't even know where the frick they're getting in. I'm ready. You want to get Sharapovid? You don't want to get Sharapovid, I'm just saying. Old Soul wants me to use the Force. Done that one. We don't do it twice, Old Soul. We already did that. I was just exploding with my mind, but I'm tired. It's late. Plus, I got the freaking, the racket. It's much cooler to hear them explode instead of mentally they implode. Because that's what we do. I implode them. Everybody's like, oh, I can explode. You can't explode anything with your mind. You can implode them, dry up their blood, and all of a sudden they're like flying into the wall. There's a big freaking load of flies over there. They flew right in the wall after I sucked the life out of them. That's what I do with the life force, with the force, using the force. Everybody's like, I use the force, and look, I killed that. No, you didn't kill it. You suck out the life force energy of that fly. Yeah, and then they're dead. And you're a little bit mosquito stronger. Mosquitoes are freaking strong as hell. They can pick up stuff and fly with it. Now, I'm not going to say that you get the ability to fly all the time. Usually it's like once a month, when the moon is at the right, then you could fly. So why would you not? Yes! Double-decker style! Did you guys hear that one? We're writing songs to that one, you dead stupid fly. Superfly snooker. Yeah, more frames are being dropped. I'm making a racket. Indeed. I am literally this thing's disgusting at this point. There's guts all over it, fly guts, That's on them. They decided to fly into the studio, like right in the middle of my show. When they know very, very well, it's gone out into the fly community that when Mark's in the middle of the Mark Inspire show, you don't interrupt. If you interrupt, you're getting Becker, you're getting Agassi, you're getting Novak, yeah. And sometimes, if you're lucky, McEnroe comes out. Lefty, right? He does it, and then he starts screaming at the ref afterwards. Are you freaking kidding me? What match are you watching? What are you watching? What match I'm here. I got my headband on, And he's doing it, though. He's getting a fly or two, lefty style. McEnroe. You've been McEnroed. Johnny Mac, Sometimes you're watching the match and you're like, this would be really something if Johnny Mac was in there. Mac comes out of there of nowhere. Macaroo! Macaroni and cheese, He's doing it with his headband. Do we have any other flies that want to get McEnroed? Joanne, do you want to look into the situation? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, it's hard to hear you. I think you said I'll get them with my tongue because I'm a frog. You have that stupid frog thing going with your tongue, don't you, Joanne? Where you're just like sucking flies out of the sky. Wow. I'm just applauding you, Joanne. I'm applauding you with my racket. When you play tennis, Joanne, someone makes a good point, you go like this. Good job. That's a good job right there. I'm just applauding you with my electrocution racket. Sometimes you have to, give respect where it's due. Joanne. Joanne, sometimes you get it right. Not often. Not very often at all, Joanne. McEnroe. There's got to be one here for McEnroe. Right? McEnroe. Gosh almighty, I feel bad for Johnny Mac. He comes out, he gives an effort, He's doing his best. They're cutting me off the air, these pieces of garbage. It's really unbelievable when they do this. Anyway, guys, I guess sometimes they kind of give me a cue. Hey, Mark, we've had enough of you, And I'm not saying that that's how you feel. You may. Maybe you've seen me butcher enough freaking flies. Yeah, I'm having dinner. I'm ready to eat them. Over there, I told you they flew into the wall when I sucked them out with a life force energy deal. When I did that one, When you got it, you got it. Like sometimes you have to realize that you're giving it to them. And they can't see it because YouTube has decided to totally destroy your feed. Yeah. YouTube, thank you for that. High five. McEnroe. Come on, Mac. Johnny Mac. He's enshrined in the Electrocution Racket Hall of Fame. You guys know that, right? Oh, goodness. You know, sometimes when you're trying to at least give people the scoop, the scoop, they just don't get it. They don't get it. They need to be informed. I'm going to head over to the YouTube channel. So, of course, YouTube's not receiving enough freaking video because they've decided to remove me from their channel. Well, I'm here doing it. I'm here spanking some freaking flies with my electrocution racket as I do to a Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac. Mac attack, you know? And we can't Mac attack anybody right now. I got a stupid freaking screen that's not showing you all the funny things I'm doing when I'm flying this racket through the sky, trying to kill a fly or two, you know? I gotta tell you, YouTube, when you destroy the show. Can I say, Joanne, can I say just they're a bunch of dicks? Is that all right? Oh, no, I gotta say it the other way. They're a bunch of dicks. That's better. Joanne wanted me to put a little skank in it, you know? I'll put a little skank in it, Joanne. What are you calling me? YouTube a bunch of dicks. They can suck a bunch of dicks. That's what Joanne said that they could do, you know? Because this is an everyday thing here on the Mark Inspire Show. When you can inspire people with comedy, we will destroy every frame so no one can see the funny stuff you do because you're an animated comedian. Because we're a bunch of dicks here at YouTube. I get it. I've been here for 1,730 days in a row, YouTube, and you've been doing it since day one. So I can attest to the fact that you're dicks, you know?
You can't say that about me. I'm a YouTube moderator.
What the frick? You're here. You're the one in the chat. The YouTube moderator is the only one here. Motherfucker, after 1,730 days in a row, we finally got a visitor on the program. YouTube mod. Welcome, YouTube mod. Good to see you over here. You dick. I did. Right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not the only one. Ah! Freaking A! Joanne! I just shocked myself with the electrocution racket. That freaking hurt! Note to self. Don't put hand on electrocution racket. Andrea O'Neill. Barilla in the house. I got Bobby Chesley. I got Fishman 5678. If you didn't know that, that's in chronological. All right? That's my man, Fish. Man. You know? And we have Old Soul. When you're an old soul, you get it. When you're an old soul, you'll never forget it now. That's a great line from the song I wrote about Old Soul. When that Old Soul came in and I wrote the song that night. Right, Old Soul? Pamela Swan of the house. Guys, if you want to hear Old Soul's song, it is on my YouTube channel. Just type in Old Soul Mark Pires or go to my music playlist here. There's tons of songs, tons of everything. There's 3,500 pieces of content. Do me a favor, fam and friends. Leave a comment under this video. There is a place to leave a comment. And just say something like, what up? My name's Bobby Shizzy. I'm in the house rocking. You know what I mean? Or you could be like, I am the fish man. The fish man cometh. You know? And then that's a comment. And everybody here, if you all left a comment after the show, you know how cool that would be? Do you understand how cool that would be? I don't think you do. Right now, there's enough of you that if we make a comment and everybody responds to those comments that's in the chat right now, we will have 7,437 comments in the next 20 minutes. I did the math, guys. You respond to Old Soul responds to Pamela, everybody's responding to everybody. 74,247 messages in the next 15 minutes. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, this is a cool video. Let's see what happened here. We rocked! Right? Mosquitoes. And we killed a couple mosquitoes, too, you know. So we get people here to see the murder of mosquitoes. And again, you don't see any of this because the stupid freaking camera. Oh, goodness. You know, you guys, sometimes when you're in the process of killing mosquitoes with your murder, electrocution racket. McEnroe. Hold on, I gotta go Johnny Mac style. Anything? Johnny Mac. I feel bad for Macaroni and cheese didn't get anything tonight, We did it as Novak. We did it as Agassi. Killed a couple flies. We'll try again tomorrow, Joanne. Do me a favor. Don't touch... Actually, Joanne, can you do me a favor and hold this for me? Joanne! I want you to hold this. Right on the metal. Okay? And then don't let go. It's part of your contract, Joanne, if you look at it. It says you have to hold the murder electrocution racket. Joanne, it really bothers me when you just want to sit there and wheeze. I guess we'll just have to deal with that. Oh, guys, look at this. I found this, I could tell you the story. It's pretty cool, but not right now. This is a prayer meeting hymns book, right? From the Union Army, 1863. And this was basically given to every soldier that went into the Civil War. And it's pretty cool. And so it's basically a Bible. I wonder if there's any transcriptions in here, any little notes. We're going to look at it together next time. How about that? And other stuff, too. I also have a Bible from 1775. Yeah, 1775. I got a Bible. Who wants to take a look at that? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, no one cares that you want to look at the Bible. Joanne, maybe you could have somebody bless your soul with that Bible, because you being a non-human entity and all, you could use, and your father too, George Soros. We'll look forward to that. Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing out there? I do want to say I appreciate you. I'm very quickly going to head over to TikTok before I say goodnight to everybody here on Tuber. There's a few people on my brother Sid, and I see user 506518244 with a B sitting on the front. You know what I mean? You're cool, dude. I think that may be a net. Maybe, or NDN, along with my brother Sid. I think I'm going to try to do something here, though. There's a way that I can make someone mod like this. I'm going to give Sid mod power so he can do cool things on TikTok. How about that? No, it didn't work. Why not? Add moderator. Just did it. Sid just got the opportunity to help us get people to the TikTok, to the YouTube channel. So, guys, if you're out there, where are you tuning in from? We're finishing up the show after 1 hour and 20 minutes, but I do want to ask you, what was your favorite part of the show tonight? If you can, leave that in the comments below. We wrote a song. What did we write? Just real quick. Let's hear it. It's time to say goodnight. It's time to rest our heads till tomorrow. Wake up, come and do it again. No, get in touch with our old souls. Oh, I'll be traveling from here to Virginia. Stopping Izzy with the Bobby Chizzy, yes, and Andrea O'Neil will kick it here in the chat with me. Oh, my fishman, you can see he can do anything you can. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, don't be late. Tomorrow we do it again, about 9 p.m. You know I've been here 17:30 in a row, the longest running variety show, Daddy. Yeah, you know I'm going to keep on going, yeah, forever in the day. the streak ends, I won't ever stop, no. Will you join tomorrow's show? I'm going to keep coming at you with some love and positivity. Won't you see? Yeah, we won't ever be free if we rely on the men. Oh, so shut it down, yeah. Shut the negative down, yeah. Don't look back, just throw the remote control out, yeah. There's nothing good for you. The network on the mainstream, fake news, National Enquirer, yeah. Oh, you thought they told you something true, just got propaganda for you. Oh, you tune a channel to channel, it's the same thing, yeah. They're just trying to bring you down, yeah. Just trying to gaslight you with everything, yeah. The news is not news, no. It's just negativity for your soul. So shut it down, yeah. Shut it down. Close your eyes and go to sleep. Oh, it's time to say goodnight, yes. Oh, it's time to say goodnight, yes. Don't give up the fight, no. Who'll be back tomorrow? I'll be here, yeah. We're going to keep going, yeah. We're going to send the love across the atmosphere and feel that I'm trying to bring it to you and me. Everything they say is meant to make us feel so small and incomplete. Oh, like they got the answers or something, but you know that ain't true, no. In fact, everything they know, I can watch my show every day for the last 4 years in a row, and I will find the truth. I will find the answers of what happened really every day. Oh, I didn't pull any punches, no. And that's why they threw me in a friggin' hole. The hole I can't ever dig out, no, yeah. We can't ever grow. The channel died that day. No matter how much I try to sprinkle flames on it, oh, just every day. No one ever gets the stream in their feed, no. It's a shame, don't you know? 'Cause we write songs every day. You missed them all, you missed them all, yeah. That's okay, there's 209 on iTunes for you tonight to listen to. You can go one by one and see they're all created live here in the moment. Oh, 'cause this moment is filled with love and life. It's the only thing that exists. Everything is gone, everything is gone. Oh, no. It's a future that may never come. So live right here, live right in the moment. Don't have any fear. You can dig down deep and do what you will. Let your heart spell with love and light. Oh, it's time to say goodnight. Oh, it's time to say goodnight. It's time to say goodnight. Close your eyes, sleep tight. Yeah, you're dreaming in a dream world. You can do anything except run. Yeah, you can't seem to punch either. Ain't that a weird thing? You can't seem to do the things you need to survive in your dreams. Like run, or punch, or fight, or do really anything. Oh, I may be wrong. Close your eyes and let me know. Tomorrow's show. Yeah, Mark, you're right there. I couldn't run from Freddy Krueger, no. He was there in my dreams, but I couldn't go, no. Oh, it's important information for tomorrow's show. Or you can say no, Mark, I ain't never heard of that before. Oh, where you can't fight back in the dream, yeah, you can't run. I don't know, I'm like Carl Lewis in my dreams. Oh, again, that's important information to know. So close your eyes, yes. Close your eyes and sleep. Wake up tomorrow to the new day. For a new day. Yeah, a new day. Oh, close your eyes. Say goodnight. Until tomorrow. Do it again right another song. Will this one forever be forgotten? I don't know. There's too many songs to go over at this point. 30 days in a row of a song or two, maybe more. Could be talking about thousands by now. I don't know, didn't count, didn't have a cataloger, didn't have anyone working for the show, still don't, except Wheezy McGee, Joanne, and she ain't even real, no, just imagine the wheeze, it's pretty funny to me, don't know if it's as funny to you, whoa. This is developed into the longest running show. So many little inside jokes, I don't know. Maybe that's not right to have. Oh, doesn't seem like I do anything right. So say goodnight, close your eyes. I'll see you tomorrow night. There goes the camera again. That's what happens when we go on for way too long. Did it, going way too long. Yeah, got another song going. Yeah, don't you know they're gonna break down on the side of the road? Yeah, you got your friend coming with the tow. Yeah, gonna get your Lambo, and you can't even afford to fix the tires, 'cause you're spending $350K on a freaking car. I don't know what you've been thinking, what you've been smoking. You're out of your mind, bro. Still losing frames here on the show. 1,730 days in a row of tampering from a YouTube, don't you know? These motherfuckers can't leave me alone. They seem so afraid of me here in the Twilight Zone. Oh, I get it, yes. Close your eyes, go to sleep, wake wake up tomorrow, you see the sunrise. Yeah. All right, fam and friends, this was supposed to be a good night, and we turned it into a 15-minute song on top of the other song that we did originally. That's what happens sometimes when I'm in the process. Live disconnected, we may get disconnected on YouTube as well, who knows. Andrea O'Neill, Bobby Chizzy, Fishman, Pamela Swab, S-Coop, Trish Kelly out, Virginia, We of Liberty and Freedom, and Wharton Fissel, my friends. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. If you can, comment and hit the subscribe. Make sure all notifications are on, not just some, all. And I will see you tomorrow when we do it all over again. Right? Joanne. Are you back there, Joanne? Joanne, we're going to say goodnight now, Joanne. Gosh. So tomorrow, fam and friends, we'll go over this hymn book from 1863. We'll write another song, and hopefully I'll see you around 9, maybe 9:30. Until then, fam, this is day 1730 in a row of the Mark and Spire show. That's Joanne. I think she's saying goodnight, but I can't hear anything over the wheeze.